Alrighty. What up? Mile High 6 here back in with a new video recapping the Titans versus Broncos. And if you're watching Colby's video, I had to leave because my mom, I'm being honest, my mom wanted me to eat dinner, so, and I didn't have an option, so there you go. So this game was bad. The offensive line, I don't give a shit about the injuries. This is in general. In general, the offensive line this year has been fucking putrid. And this game shows that this offensive line has no depth. They can't protect the quarterback they can't protect the quarterback at all. 6 sacks, 18 QB hits. That's bad. That's fucking terrible. And Russ didn't play good. He didn't play good, but at the same time, he had no fucking time. He had to scramble a lot. It was bad, man. And Luke Wanberg sucked. Once Graham Grasnell got hurt, 2 fucking trash snaps later, didn't do anything. It's sad. This offensive line is pathetic, and that's what we need to address in the offseason. The season's over. I want to beat the fucking Raiders, and I want to beat the Panthers. Again, you gotta win as many as you can. Who gives a shit, really? Hackett's probably gonna get fired at the end of the year. I don't know, but people say, "Oh, if they're mediocre, he'll probably get another shot." I don't know. He that one run plays that Russ had to do. No one was blocking. And this fucking sloppiness right there. I'm trying to find the stats there. Recapping the game. It's just. It's sad watching this team. It's always close games. It's the same fucking game every game. They lose close games. Close, boring one-score games. That's what the Broncos do. Russell Wilson, 286 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick at the end of the game. Run game non-existent. I'm not even going to name any of those players. Congrats to Jalen Virgil, first career touchdown. Cortland Sutton, those drops killed me. He needs to step up, or else he needs to get the fuck out of here, man. Kendall Hinton, 4 receptions, 62 yards. Gordon, he had a couple dump catches. Thompson had a nice 1 reception. That's it. They didn't use Dulcich at all. They went for the deep shots instead of using Greg Dulcich and Saubert a little bit more, and it didn't work out for them. Look what happens. 4 fumbles, 2 because of 3 fumbles by Russell Wilson because of the damn offensive line. 1 was on him, but Russell Wilson fumbled the ball 3 times. The Broncos recovered 2 Mike Purcell recovered a fumble. Quinn Bailey recovered a fumble. Defense, I get the best. Jacob Martin had a sack at TFL. Good for him. And then no one had a forced fumble because Malik Willis just lost it, man. The guy is not ready. Tannehill's a better option right now for Tennessee. Corliss Waitman, 411 yards punting. Holy shit. He didn't do that good, but, Jesus. Only 14 yards. Everything was just bad. Just fucking bad. Surtain, player of the game for the defense. And offense, no one, because they all suck. Jalen Virgil, because it was his first touchdown. You gotta give him credit. Tannehill had 2 touchdowns. Derrick Henry only had 53 yards, but they didn't really run him that much. But Nick, and then player of the game for the Titans, what's his name? Westbrook. Nick Westbrook Akina, 2 touchdowns for him, including a flea flicker from Ryan Tannehill, that was really good. And then the defense. They feasted today on this offensive line. They fucking feasted. Hey. They fucking feasted. The Tennessee defense feasted on prime. Roast fucking terrible. Cole had a sack. Edwards had a sack. DeMarcus Walker, former Bronco. Hey, Broncos legend, a guy that we got rid of, had a sack and a half. And then Weaver had a sack and a half. And then Marshall had a interception at the end to seal it. Their defense is lethal even without Jeffrey Simmons. Both teams were really injured, so can't say, oh, Mickey Mouse. Both teams were really injured to bits, really. But, the Titans were the better team. They had more depth. They didn't beat us with Derrick Henry. They beat us because we suck. That's why they attacked the middle. Austin Hooper had a nice game, 41 yards. He delivered late in the game. Randy Bullock had a field goal. Who gives a shit? And also Brand McManus. So, we had a 10-point lead in the second half. We blew it. We allowed the touchdown at the end of the first half. We stink. It's it. Like, the team as a whole. It's not just Russ. You can't put all the blame on the quarterback. You can say, oh, he's the main player. I'm not putting all the blame on Russ. Yeah, he has underperformed a lot, and I'm pissed. But the team as a whole wasn't ready to win at all this year, and the roster's flawed. John Elway's ruined this team for the past 7 years. George Payton's trying to fix it, but it's going to take more than 2 years. It's a fucking mess. It's a mess, and, you know, I'm happy we have a first-round pick at least. We have to invest in the offensive line this offseason. This offensive line needs to be a complete rehaul. Maybe Garrett Bowles comes back. I don't know. I really don't like him, but they're going to keep him. I think the only guys they should keep is Garrett Bowles, Quinn Miners, and the rest can leave. Even Dalton Reisner, he's regressed so much. He stinks now. Ever since after his rookie year, he's like progressively gone down as a fucking guard. Quinn Miners, you gotta keep him, even though he's struggling a little bit this year with injuries and shit. You gotta keep him. He's a young talent. And Tay Moody on the bench, I don't know. They never give him any time. Like, because Dalton Reisner's hogging that spot. So, and Moody's never gonna get any time unless Dalton Reisner's injured, which I don't want him to be. But, you know, maybe at the end of the year you gotta give him some fucking reps. You know. Yeah, this game was very frustrating. Offense couldn't get past the 50-yard line until at the end of the game, and defense, they allowed a couple big plays to lose this game. I don't know what to say, man. This team stinks. It stinks. The Seahawks lost today, but they won today with us losing. They get a higher pick. I think the Seahawks have the 7th overall pick right now, and the Broncos have the 20th overall pick because of the Niners. So, you know, that game's going to be interesting. Who you want to root for? We're either going to stay at 20, or we're going to move to 17 or something. I don't know. I do not know. But all I got to say is, again, I'm going to watch, like, every fucking season. I'm going to watch every last game because I'm a psychopath, and obviously there's nothing to watch on Sunday. So, I'm going to watch. Hopefully we beat the Raiders next week. And, yeah, season's over, pretty much. There's no reason to give any playoff hopes. There was no reason to give playoff hopes on the bye week. But, you know, it gave us a little bit of hope. 3-5, 3-6. It's over. We're just trying not to be in last place in the AFC West. That's it. That's fucking sad. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good Sunday. And that's it. Peace. Go Broncos. And yeah, it's gonna be a long off season.